Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Mornings with Granny. I hope you've had a good week, and I hope you're getting ready to celebrate Easter with family. My daughter's supposed to be coming in this weekend, so it'd be nice to see her because I haven't seen her since Christmas. But anyway, my other daughter's coming to eat today, so I am getting ready to cook some beef stew in the crock pot. So I thought I would bring you along. If you remember, I cooked a London broil about, 3 weeks ago. And I said I was going to save some broth or gravy from it. And I had a little bit of meat left over. Now I paid $7 and something for that. I ate off of it twice. And my daughter and her husband each ate off of it twice. So that was 6 meals. And what I use today, we'll probably get 6 or 8 meals from. So that's pretty good. But anyway, I'm going to pan you down where you can see. Or at least I hope you can see. Let's see. Alright, this is the beef broth that I took out. It's about 2 cups. And I've got about 1.5 cups of meat and gravy. I'm going to put the broth in here. And let's see. I tell you what, grocery prices are going up. I bought some potatoes yesterday, and I've been paying at Food Lion about $2.50 to $2.99 for 5 pounds, and now they're $3.49 on sale. So prices are definitely going up, so you need to stretch as far as you can with your food. I laid a knife down. There it is. Alright, let's see if I can get you any closer maybe. Maybe that'll be better. I've got some carrots, potatoes, and onions. I'm going to get those started in my crock pot, and then I'll add the leftover beef maybe about 2 hours before these finish. And probably just cook some rice, and that'll be it. We usually, when we have beef stew, since it's got the vegetables in it, my daughter likes rice with hers. I don't really care. It doesn't matter to me. How about you guys? Have you noticed prices going up in your area? Or shortages again? I know that ship being stuck blocked a lot of things getting to different countries. Some things have went up as much as 25%. I heard that things are supposed to go up by 40% this year. So if you have any extra money, you need to buy some extra things while you can. Someone asked me, was I still prepping? Yes. I always prep. If I have $5 extra, $2 extra, whatever I have, I get that and add to my extra or overflow pantry, as I call it. In fact, I bought, let me show you, 2 cans of this Keystone beef from Walmart. It was 28 ounces, and it's just beef and sea salt. That's all that's in it, beef and sea salt. But they had it for $6 and I think it was 47 cents a can, so I bought 2 cans, and I've heard it's really good. I haven't tried it, but I thought that was a good price for 28 ounces. I mean, I'm sure that, it's counting the liquid in there too. But I thought I'd try it. It's hard to find canned meat, especially Spam and, let's see, what else is usually out? It's the Spam, some of the canned chicken, what else is my mom looking for? Sometimes the beef and gravy, the corned beef. Corned beef is expensive. If you get the name brand, it's like $6. If you get the off brand, I think Walmart brand was $3.28, I believe. In fact, I just cooked Mom some corned beef, cabbage, and cranberry beans the other day. She was ready for some. Oh, that reminds me, I want to show you guys something. Hold on just a minute. Sorry about that. I should have got it before I started filming. I took a picture because I knew no one would believe me when I told them. Now, we bought cabbage about, it was either 2 or 3 weeks ago for 18 cents a pound at Aldi's, and Food Lion had it for 19 cents a pound. I went into the store that took over where our buy loads was at about 4 or 5 days ago, and was just looking around. Their prices are so high I can't really afford to buy in there. Let me get this turned on. And I couldn't believe the price of a cabbage that they had actually just cut up. That's all they did to it. Now, I understand, you know, charging a couple extra dollars for cutting something up, but this was absolutely ridiculous. Let's see if I can find it. I took the picture because, like I said, I don't think anybody would have believed me. I hope you can see that. They had cut up a cabbage. Well, let's see. I don't know if you can see that or not. Well, it keeps flipping. And charged, I'm not going to move it again. They had charged $2.99 a pound for that cut up cabbage. And it's $8.25, which is absolutely ridiculous for a cabbage. Now, they had ground beef on sale for $1.99 a pound, but that cabbage was absolutely outrageous. I said, who in their right mind would pay that much for a cabbage? I mean, they had just had it at the other stores for 18 cents and 19 cents a pound. That was, I couldn't believe it. I'm going to get one more potato. I mean, it might come a day when we have to pay that for a cabbage, who knows, but they had several packs of it too cut up. Some of them were $6 and something on up to the $8.25 that one was. But I sent it to a couple of people in my family, and they said, "Are you kidding, for a cabbage?" I said, "That's why I sent the picture, because I knew you wouldn't believe me." All right, I think we got enough here cut up. Let me get another, get this out of the way. And get a bowl or a pan, it doesn't matter, just something to cook these vegetables in. It took me years to get where I would eat beef again. I quit eating beef for, oh my gosh, 20 years or so, because I quit eating it in the early 90s, I think it was. And I didn't eat it again until my son-in-law finally talked me into trying a steak that he had cooked. And that was, oh my gosh, after I moved here, so probably about 2008, 2009, before I tried beef again. And I still am not crazy about beef, but I will eat it. I like a little bit of meat with a lot of vegetables. Can you guys see what I'm doing? I hope so. Of course, there's nothing to cutting up vegetables anyway. It has been pretty here. I hope you guys weren't in those bad storms. We were supposed to get some, but all we got was a little bit of heavy rain. It was about 5:30 one morning, and the wind blew just a little bit, and that was it. Thank the Lord, that was it. It's funny because animals know when that stuff is coming, because Gizmo started hiding. He doesn't like storms. We used to have an Eskimo Spitz, and that dog was scared to death of a storm. And we kept her name was Tasha, we kept her in a fenced-in yard, and we had a swimming pool, one of those little plastic swimming pools you get for like $10 to give her a bath in, and we had it stand up against the house. Well, one night it was thunder and lightning, and I went out there to check on her. And she had a doghouse, so she could get out of the rain or she could get on the porch. And I couldn't find that dog. And I knew she couldn't get out because we've got a fenced-in yard. I looked and I called. And finally, I noticed the swimming pool was knocked over. And that dog had knocked that swimming pool over. But before she did, she dug a hole and then pulled the swimming pool over her head and was hiding under that swimming pool because she was scared of that storm. Animals are amazing. All right, I think that's enough vegetables cut up. Okay, let's get this moved over here. Let me get a paper towel. Now sometimes I will add frozen peas to my beef stew if I have it. And I'll add it like the last, if I'm doing it in a crock pot, I just add them like the last couple of hours because they don't need to cook that long. And I don't like mushy peas. I never could figure out how people could eat mushy peas. It looks like baby food and I just can't. That's another case. If I had to, I would, but I don't really want to. And someone said something about me putting a towel under my crock pot. It was dangerous. I've been doing that for years. I'm not saying it's not dangerous, but I've never had any problems. All right. I got all these vegetables cut up, so all I'm going to do is add these in here. Salt and pepper. And I'm going to turn them on high to start with. Probably let them go on high for, I don't know, maybe about 3 hours. And right before my daughter gets here, I'll cook some rice because rice doesn't take about 10 minutes once you get the water boiling. I never could figure out why people had to have rice cookers. Rice is one of the easiest things to cook. All right. Might need to put another carrot in there. I think I will because I'm seeing more white than I am any color in there. So let me get one more carrot while I'm talking to you guys. Put one more in there in the bag of trash where I can put this in here. And then, like I said, I'll put the about a cup and a half of meat with its juices in here. About a couple of hours before we eat and let it get warm, because meat doesn't need to cook anymore. It just needs to be heated up. All right. Carrots are pretty cheap at Aldi's. I went to Aldi's and they had carrots. They had the cabbage for 18 cents a pound, and they had carrots 2 pounds for 69 cents. So that was a good deal. All right, all we're gonna do is add some salt, and we'll taste it later to make sure, and some pepper. And we might have to add a little bit more broth. I don't know till that kind of starts to melt down because it still had ice in it from being in the freezer. Pop the lid on. Good to go. Alright, let me get you back up where you can see me. Alright guys, I wanted to show you a card that I received from Diana in Illinois. Thank you. Alright guys, I'm going to let you go. I've got some cleaning to do, and I'm sure you don't want to watch me clean. But anyway, I don't even want to do it, but I got to. Y'all have a good day. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe. And I know someone's going to say, what does your shirt say? It says, silent, let's see. Silence is golden. Duct tape is silver. My ex-husband used duct tape on everything. If it was broken or torn, put duct tape on it. And I'm sure that a lot of you guys out there still do the same thing. Alright guys, have a good day. Bye-bye.